Ready?
Sure.
And it's all y'all.
Oh.
Alright. Gonna start it here now. This is Sven Co-op. It's free on Steam. And by the end of this, you're gonna want to run it, I hope.
Probably just restart the map and
Yes.
restart the timer.
Yeah. So, timer starts in 3, 2, 1, now.
So you start Taka.
Yeah, so
Hello,
it's Sven
everyone.
Co-op. It's just kind of Half-Life 1, but co-op, multiple players. This is the 4-player category. The two POVs that we have on stream are myself, that's Taka, Chilu, who is going to be the front runner here, Manonox, and Chidi, who are in front of me and behind me, respectively. And yeah, it's not an official Valve game, even though it uses the Half-Life maps. So it's actually about as old as Half-Life itself, but has been continually updated since it came out. And the devs are not very fond of speedrunning, unfortunately. So a few of the tricks that you would use in Half-Life have been patched out. But the fact that it's co-op opens some new possibilities as well. So all things considered, it's only a little bit slower. World record is 44 minutes 45 seconds by us. That was set 2 days ago. And yeah, basically the way it works is it's split up into 33 separate maps, and just one player needs to reach the end of a map to trigger the loading screen for everybody, and then the server loads the next map. Everybody plays it together. So on a lot of the basic maps, we just stay behind each other in a line unless there's an easy opportunity to overtake, because there is collision, you can't walk through people. And yeah, but it gets more complicated as we get more tools to work with. We'll get to that when it happens.
Because this game is co-op and multiplayer, there's something as a med kit, so you can heal or resurrect your partners. We're gonna be abusing it in a few maps. Because what you can do is kill yourself, and then like what will happen is your body is gonna drop down, so you can basically clip through the floor or ceilings. Obviously, there's no actual object boosting in this game,
Yeah,
so we're not.
No, go ahead.
So we're not gonna skip this map. There's no way to actually skip it, and there is invisible wall. Even if we could get past through the invisible wall, there's no level change there, so we can't really do anything with this map. So it's just 4 minutes of literally being AFK.
Yeah, another thing that holds the run back a little bit is you can't push NPCs to open doors for you. We found a lot of skips, well, we and the other runners have found a lot of skips to get around where you would usually do that in Half-Life. But yeah, also the B-hops themselves are a tiny bit slower than Half-Life. So if you see us not go as fast as you might expect, it's not our fault. But maybe it is our fault, so come and run this game and beat us, because you want competition. The scene is way too small.
Pretty sure the speed cap is a little bit smaller, or like...
Yeah, but acceleration too, isn't it?
I don't actually know about that one. But I know the speed cap is a little bit capped more, I guess you could say that.
So yeah, there is no way to avoid this cutscene, so we're just sitting around for some 4-ish minutes here.
It's this.
Yeah.
But that's the walk.
It's
That's the walking speed on the
higher.
ground, though, isn't it?
It has like. It has like a millisecond to have effect. That
Obviously,
is too
it's a
bad.
co-op game. We're gonna be like boosting each other, and like as you guys saw on the first map, we just opened the door for the second player. So we keep the movement by going through the door.
Yeah.
Saves us a bit, like 1 sec, not even.
Another one of the more basic things that you'll see us do a lot is the way this game handles deaths is if one player reaches a checkpoint, which in the normal mode is just completely invisible, but we know where they are, then every time anyone dies, they will respawn there. So if we have one front runner really far ahead and they hit a checkpoint, they will tell everybody else to suicide and respawn so they can catch up.
Something interesting with checkpoints is that like most of them you don't keep your armor, and on some maps you keep the armor on the first checkpoint. But it's not consistent. On some maps the rule doesn't work. We haven't figured out 100%, but we found some strats around it.
Yeah. As well as you don't actually have to pick up weapons, because when you're supposed to pick up a weapon, let's say the pistol on the next map, and the map gets finished, we move on to the next one, then everyone will have the pistol. So
People should.
you only pick things up if you need them on the same map. Sorry, alright, let's have left-hand traffic here. Counterclockwise. No, clockwise. I'm an idiot.
This is counterclockwise, Taka.
No, it's not.
You're
Look
going
for-
counterclockwise. No. I mean, I'm also an idiot. Joining the club. The game is actually also free to play, so literally anyone can just go and speedrun it.
Yeah. One thing I should notice is we're not actually running on the newest Steam build.
Oh yeah.
It's mostly the same, but there's one big skip right before Zen that saves 2 minutes that was eventually patched out, and we weren't willing to give that up, so we're running on a build from 2017. But it's relatively easy to get that downloaded. If you want to hunt world records, if you just want to learn the game, the Steam build is perfectly serviceable.
Yeah, I don't know why actually the developers just didn't like speedrunners at all. Like, I think they just saw the source runs and they patched out most of the stuff.
Alright, so here you'll see the first proper co-op strat. Because there's collision, we can do player boosts, just like Counter-Strike or something like that. So we're gonna get 2 players up through that window. You'll see in a moment.
Nope. Fuck. There you go. Nice. Yep.
Mano?
Chili.
Mano,
Mano,
okay.
you go up.
Mano, you're not standing on the...
Is he in? Yeah. Alright, so
Okay,
Chidi and
not
I
bad
are
for
just kind of left behind here for a moment. A little optional, well not optional, but side goal we have right now is to get everybody some armor. Oh Mano, what happened?
It was one.
I like how when I'm streaming on Taka's server, it's actually gets a bit lower, so I don't get the jumps what I would get on when I practice.
Is the revive? Oh,
Yeah.
just didn't. Whatever.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Just respawn and take the armor.
Lost us a few seconds, 6 seconds.
Wow, the lags. Ooh.
Oh yeah, there are some maps that drop the frame rate quite a bit, and the server's frame rate is just the frame rate of the host.
Yeah, some maps are made really well and really well optimized.
I'm stuck.
So the host on the map in like, she's gonna come into after 2 maps. There's a section where we bug the door with a nade trick.
Oh yeah.
And it skips all of the map, but it bugs out I think the enemies and everything around. So the host FPS is really ludicrous.
So by the beginning of the next map, 3 of us need to have some amount of armor. Currently Mano and I do, so Chidi and Chilu don't have it. So one of them will need to grab something here after the bridge.
God. No, fuck.
Oh damn it, I'm going slow path.
I really hope this isn't a kid-friendly stream.
Right, even though the hops are a little bit slower, that jump across that bridge, that breaks, absolutely should have been possible.
It is possible, but I think Mano got it.
Really?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Did you grab armor, Chilo?
I did.
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah, I got it. Like, we should communicate with Mano because we're not aware. We don't have map
Done.
links. Yeah.
I really have to suppress my my instinct to press my split bind here. I mean, not that it matters, I could just hit it anyway, but
You don't actually have splits on?
there's no
Oh.
point.
I have armor.
Me too.
Who doesn't have armor?
Everybody has armor. Oh wow,
Okay.
nice. We can leave it on the ground then, in case someone dies and respawns.
I don't
So, yeah.
think that's a good strat.
That electricity there is supposed to insta-kill you, but if you have armor, it doesn't. Alright, so you're about to see the first revive glitch. Basically with the med pack, when someone dies you can revive them. But the game is a bit weird about where exactly it respawns that player. So if I do this right, if I die right underneath the ceiling here, I get revived, I should be one floor above, indeed. So that saves us some time.
I also have to block him, not perfectly, but fairly good, like accurate. It's a good block. If you don't, then there's a higher chance, or like it will happen that he's gonna respawn up there, down there instead of up, because there's just more place to respawn there. Because the game searches for the best spawn.
And here's the nade trick that we were talking about, spawn.
Okay, nice.
So
Switch.
Chili's gonna try this. He's gonna throw one nade at the door and a second one to push it through. And if it works... Did it
Oh,
work?
God.
No. If it works, it's gonna trigger the cutscene behind it, which opens the door. That's what we have to do because NPCs can't open doors in Sven co-op.
Please shoot Barney. T, you shoot.
Nice.
It's opening. There you go,
There we
it's
go.
opened.
Open.
Lots of zombie. Wow. What?
Oh yeah, and the NPCs and the enemies behind that door stay invisible because we didn't trigger that cutscene the normal way.
Also, I need to wait here for 1 second because there's still the scientist
Yeah, the
collision for some reason. And it
scientists are
left
forced
up a
down.
few runs.
Right. Again, no NPCs to open doors, which means we instead do a revive glitch up into the vent above me here. I die right underneath it, get revived, and I'm inside. So we still get to skip this entire chapter.
I'm gonna go slow while someone tries to go fast.
Still armor remaining. Who wants more?
There's so close.
I like how Taka blocked me.
Sorry.
Someone please the button, man, and don't forget it.
Bottom man.
So there's a checkpoint down here below the elevator. If we just literally die on the bottom of it and hit it, then we can get a respawn there while we click the button.
Oh, whoops.
Okay,
There we go.
like in the back, but yes, it's fine. Or
Even with the slower movement, you're still faster than the train here.
especially that we have a small skip afterwards.
Yes.
Oh, the head trap.
It's fine.
Oh,
I
no.
am here.
Okay, all good.
I can boost up.
Got it. Spawn.
Got the table.
Nice. Waiting for the second one. Oh
Take
god.
Chilo. Take
Come
one.
on, come on, sir.
Sure. Take.
Sure.
Right, this next map is a little bit complicated because you have to turn the power on, you have to turn the fuel on, then you have to press the test fire button of the rocket engine. And because it's co-op, we can just spread out and have different people do different things. Oops.
I missed it actually. Okay, so please don't get me wrong. Cheated, fuck are you doing?
Did
Dude,
anyone
someone needs to do that.
do anyone
I
do it
I'm
yet?
doing this.
got it, I got it.
Okay, spawn now. Okay, quick. Nice. Oh, this is the opposite of the revive glitch. Now? We'll explain it in a moment. It's a bit complex and I gotta focus right now. So yeah, when survival mode is on, which means you can't respawn in the normal checkpoints, there are these special checkpoints, these lambda symbols, which mean that anyone that is currently dead will respawn there.
Oh, nice.
Now?
Chilo?
Nice.
Where's the power? Okay then.
Nice!
Didn't get it.
Oh, you guess so fast actually.
That was really good.
Oh, no, I missed the thing. Okay, no, that was actually good, yeah. And I have armor here, that's actually pretty amazing.
So yeah, for some reason, when survival mode is on, which means you can't normally respawn, if you die and there's someone blocking your head, which is what we did just now at Manosid on top of me, or Chidi in the second one, then my dead body will slowly sink through the floor, and by changing the frame rate I can even adjust how fast. And then if I get revived through the floor, we can glitch through floors.
The revival is actually fairly like accurate, because if you fall too far, you're gonna just go all the way down, and then there's a certain range where you can actually resurrect someone. So Taka has to be fairly pretty precise with all his.
If I call for the revive too early, it's gonna correct my position up, and if I call for it too late, then I'll fall down and be outside of the range. Right, I'm assuming you guys got this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Because I died early.
There you go.
Good job.
Nice.
Here's the
Oh yeah.
best thing in the
Now normally in Half-Life you would skip this chapter by getting over those barriers on the train tracks. Those are completely clipped off with an invisible wall in Sven. So instead we found this. Now. Nice. Clean. I think we had a good pace so far.
Yeah, that was gold. 16 seconds ahead of the world record right now. So because we've got armor here and like our pace is good, we actually have a chance of getting a world record here because we've been beating it every, I don't know, 4 days.
Yeah, I think we're on a pretty crazy spree. I think of the last 10 or so runs, we probably beat the world record 7 times in different categories.
Respawn... Oh fuck!
Doors open.
No.
Oh yeah, this is a slide
I'm gonna
change.
get banned from HQ for saying spring words a lot. For sure. That's a meme, by the way. I'm not serious.
Right. The ending of this map is a little bit special. Because you can't just run into the change level trigger, you have to kill 3 soldiers that are near it. So we try to just all get over there, pile into them, kill them.
Ah, sorry.
Nice.
That's the point.
Oh god, the frames.
Oh, slow load, yeah. So because we're not like in a LAN, we're waiting for the
spawn
internet. Oh my god! Oh, you closed the door. No,
What?
okay, that's the first respawn. Fuck. Okay, that was interesting. Never happened before, by the way.
Yeah.
First moment, which have never happened before.
Oh, I just tanked it. Oh no!
well,
Okay, I think I got that thing.
Yeah, all up to you. Tell those want to spawn.
No.
Okay. That was pretty bad. But yeah, even the world record is not that optimal. I mean, we got all the good strats, but
No.
it's not executed that
I'm
perfectly.
slow, so you guys just...
Okay, we'll tell you when. We'll tell you when. Now. I could have said it even earlier.
I can't get a go for the first one. Please, Batman. Come on. Probably shouldn't shoot them, man.
Yeah, just keep
There's
going,
no
keep
reason
going.
for that.
I thought someone was ahead of me.
No.
Tell when to respawn.
Just about now.
No.
Oh, I survived.
Whoa.
I didn't mean
I actually got the glitch, not on purpose. Like you guys probably saw in the run already, like the collision is sometimes it's really good, but sometimes you just buck each other and you just lose time.
I go suicide.
Sure.
Yeah, instead of avoiding the lasers there, we just have one guy
It's the
jump straight
fastest
into
way.
them. Go, go, go. So you couldn't press this button through the wall, for example. Usually in Half-Life that's what you would do. We actually have to go inside the room, but we can glitch ourselves out during the cutscene.
Sulamo. Thanks.
This is the only place where the resurrect glitch actually doesn't matter, as in like the timing can be off as much as possible. You can still be on the ground and you can still resurrect.
Yeah.
We have actually no clue why, because the range shouldn't be as much
Really?
as it is. But yeah, no, dude, the range is way too off.
Well, it still is a shorter range.
It is it's shorter,
distinguished
but
than
you shouldn't be
most.
resurrected at that, you know, at that.
Yeah. What the other guys are doing right now is they're just dropping guns and suiciding and respawning, because every time you respawn you have a minimum amount of ammo, and then you can pick up what you dropped earlier. So you can really fill up on ammo.
I like how your
don't-
Quake casting
don't-
shows up.
Don't respawn by the way, Mano. Don't respawn by the way. Now. Oh my god, fucking front.
Behind you, Taka.
Nice. So the way
Don't get
Barnacle
by the
works,
leeches.
so in Sven Co-op you can't free yourself if you get stuck at a barnacle. You need another player to shoot it, or it'll just eat you till you're dead. But that just so happens to be a great way out of the water here. So I'm gonna get stuck in this barnacle, it's gonna pull me up, and then Mano shoots it. Now! Quick, quick!
No.
Oh,
It
fuck.
wasn't mana.
Yeah, I was stuck in the fish, I couldn't, sorry.
Was blocked by I don't know what the fuck this.
Oh god, frames, please.
Since we've started, I'm gonna block someone here, so we'll go slow. Since we've started streaming, like, my hopes might have been off on this map.
Oh my
That's kinda
goodness.
bad, man. Oh, come on.
Alright, we do
So,
actually...
like, I can clearly see the host is almost always, like, literally almost always in the front, and, like, always takes the upper edge.
Yeah, but that's because when you load in, how quick or short your loading screen is depends on... Oh yeah, I should crouch.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's fine.
How short your loading screen is depends on your ping. So as the host, obviously I have 0 latency. I load in first, and then... Sorry, you go.
Oh my god.
When?
Not yet. Wait.
Oh, wait, not yet. Now?
Heal.
I can't
Heal
go
me.
up, I can...
I'm going up.
Yeah, sure.
I've got a message for you. Make sure you don't.
So we have 2 people trying to open the door here. Whoa, what was that?
So clean.
That's never happened to me
Oh.
before. But yeah, whatever. Chili just crossbow jumped, which is only that high when you don't have armor. And that way he was able to get to the lever that opens the door a bit faster. Right. I'm not actually sure if this is... Sorry, I'm not actually sure if this next bit is the same in Half-Life. Can you break the grate in the floor with fall damage in Half-Life? Mano, do you know that?
Well, the thing what you do in Half-Life is actually stop at the thing, because it's a train.
Yeah.
But it can't be done here. So what we do is...
I got top.
Okay, nice.
I'm a bit slow
Don't
anyway.
block Oh, I'm not. That's not... Oh, man, okay. Oh, you got it.
Nope. Do chill.
Wait,
No
I
time.
can't if you...
Sorry guys, I'm
Yeah.
playing safe. I should not have played safe.
It's fine.
That was not very good. You could break this with fall damage, but it's really precise.
7 seconds ahead of world record right now. Oh, what? I was stuck in fucking Mano, dude. What the fuck? Never happened before. Literally never.
Marathon luck.
Like, the Taka speed doesn't matter here. My speed matters, or like the second person matters here. Because, like, they resurrect. That lost us some time, actually.
Spawn. Don't push.
That was actually someone pushed me, by the way.
No,
Pretty sure. I'm
Hit
stuck
you
in the
guys.
fish. Yeah.
All up to you, TD.
yeah.
Like I said, don't push literally like second before Mano.
I mean, I was looking at it from behind, it looked pretty clear. Mano was just cutting it a tiny bit too close. Aha! No, not haha. Damn it.
Easy.
Okay, nice. I have 64 health. Fuck, okay.
We're not referring to the
Yeah.
haha emote, by the way. It's just what haha in Sven co-op is synonymous with overtaking in a really cramped space.
Instant co-op. Like between literally 6 players of this community.
Yes, which is all of them.
Yeah.
Again, if you guys know your Half-Life stuff, or actually if you play any Source game, I actually come from TF2, and those that kinds of
Middle.
strafes.
If
I'm
if you
using
guys know B-Hub, it's just a really fun game.
Yeah.
Oh god.
highly recommend it. And I desperately want more people to beat my records. Our records. So yeah, oh god. The blocking of different players is what makes this section inexplicably harder. Wait, did anyone survive? Mano?
I think
I
man
am.
on me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Taka, explain C10.
I like how you
Oh,
missed it.
I'm gonna die like from the full damage.
15 seconds ahead. Okay, this is a really crucial map because there's something called unstuck.
Yeah.
In this
This is
game?
this is the
Because
first
it's a
time where we
source-
get snarks. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one more alive. There you go.
Something unstuck. So basically, if you get stuck, then you can press it and it will unstuck you. We abuse it in a few places, especially like this one we actually don't do it, but it's I think it just wants to unstuck you.
It's a
unstuck you by
related trick
yourself.
to
Yeah. So the game wants to knows you're stuck, so it wants you to unstuck on top.
Yeah.
So what we do is take the crossbow.
Okay, someone boost me. Boost
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, sure.
That crossbow jump is a bit tough. And stand up. Thank you. So Mananox is going to put a snark inside me, which gets me stuck. And the game, in order to get me unstuck, puts me through the ceiling. And then we get another player. There's an invisible wall here, by the way. I could not just jump to the car park.
Can we get Pog Champ?
Now?
So we skipped a huge section of the map as you guys
And
know.
that was pretty good execution too, because that can be kind of tough.
That was gold. We're 25 seconds ahead
Nice.
of the world record.
And this is the point where I wish we had Manos POV on stream. Oh no!
You missed it?
Yeah, I
I don't have
missed
enough health. I don't have enough health.
Please, please.
Someone got it?
I got it now. Am I still the first? Oh god, I'm still the first.
Yeah, you're still the first.
That's not very good. Whatever, I'll tell you when to
I
spawn.
died on the ladder.
Spawn now. There we go. That's what a Ghost Boost is supposed to look like. I just missed a whole bunch. Right, who's going Valve?
Time for the valve.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Open.
Sorry if I'm blocking. I like
No,
to
you're
play
not.
that one safe.
Nice.
Oh, this part's kind of tough. It's just really big Ghost Boosters.
So, because of Sven co-op devs, we can't actually get on top of the map here.
Oh yeah.
So what we do is we get a checkpoint, a bazooka checkpoint, and we also just go to the top through a different way.
Yeah, the thing is, if we don't get the checkpoint first, then the
Oh.
respawn... I messed it up. I didn't get it.
I
I
fell
got the
down.
jump. I got the jump.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Got it too.
Okay, I'm going for the bazooka.
If we don't get the rocket launcher spawn first, then the respawn points will be random. Which is
Yeah, I
not
think
good
I
for
got
us. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, nice.
Alright, tell us when to spawn.
And oh,
Nice.
I have armor here.
Go button, someone, please.
I'm going flying button on now.
Wow.
one to spawn.
Spawn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now. So there's an invisible wall until a player reaches a
Got it.
certain point here.
Nice.
That then allows other people to crossbow jump to the roof.
So we can't actually go jump to the roof before.
Focus.
Yes. I'm gonna do it my old way. Which should hopefully be safer. Uh-oh. Got it.
Nice.
Yeah. It's not actually hard, but recently I've been messing up that section, and when it explodes, you have to restart the whole map.
Nice.
24 seconds ahead. The reason because I'm waiting here is because that actually did some damage, and what I need to do, and then Taka, is get the crossbow up a bit slower, a bit like a requirement here.
Wow.
Spawn.
Nice.
I'm just rocketing it. Someone else go cannon.
Oh god, guys. Okay, I'm going.
Did you do it?
Do it.
That was the cannon.
Did it like miss or something?
No, it probably some of the rockets missed or something.
Weird. We had a lot.
No,
We had
like,
more than
down-
enough.
down rockets.
No, oh no, it's probably different. That damage value is probably different when the rockets are first and then the cannon. Not open.
This map is horrible
I don't
because
know.
there's a way to just randomly die sometimes. Now. Nice. Right, hoping for the best. Yes.
So there's a small point probably somewhere there that we can self-ghost and die, but we would have the resurrect trick all over again. I am dying here because there's no reason for me to live because I don't have enough health for the actual jump.
There's
Oh, no.
reason for me
I
to
messed
leave.
up.
Oh guys, survival mode. Yeah.
Wow.
Did nobody get it?
Yeah, nobody got it.
Oh no.
And oh fuck, come on.
Oh, I didn't even react. So this is the downside of having random spawns. That's why we do it with the... Okay, good job. The other kind of checkpoint. I messed
Time
up
lost.
there.
What's
I
the time
jumped too
lost?
early.
6 seconds.
Oh. It's less than I thought.
No, fuck. Because of the slow loading time, I can't. I mean, it's much harder to get.
I died.
that-
I never...
Oh, no.
I never messed that up. I can't believe it.
I'm a bit slow as well, actually. I'm actually fairly fucking slow. I might die here. I died as well. I died as well.
Whoa. I got it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have fucking armor here. Yes.
Boost me, just boost me. Someone.
Just spawn. Someone's
Just
through,
get
isn't it?
the. I don't have enough health.
Wait,
We
did
don't
not-
have enough-
I'm sorry, I should be paying closer attention.
Oh wait, what? the fuck?
Nobody got it?
Spawn!
Oh, okay, sorry. Why did that take so long?
Good,
Ah,
actually.
I should have just gone for it. It looked to me like someone made it.
Should never assume.
Yeah.
So because the elevator is just sitting down there, we can actually get the button before
Oh yeah.
before we go into it.
When the elevator reaches the top, everybody gets teleported to it, because otherwise the people would get left behind. Alright,
I'm gonna
since last map, I just suck, I guess.
We're gonna just, I'll climb here actually.
Good rocket.
That was actually a really good. Nice. We lost 30 seconds here.
Wow.
Yeah, so miscommunication is sometimes a problem here. Because we can't really see each other's POV
Yeah.
in a reliable way.
On top of the fact is that usually we're not trying to explain what's special about Sven to the SourceRuns chat. So we have more things to talk about. I just self-gassed and survived, I think.
Oh,
Lol, Mano was shooting you.
so we're gonna be killing just some guys here, and then after there's the small glitch where. Okay, nice.
He's alive.
One more.
Alright, go along.
So if you touch the panel,
It's a bit unreliable. Did you get
If
it?
you touch the panel, yeah, I got it. If you touch the panel and then like there's no other players nearby, he will go to the scanner right away.
It's cannon?
Panel.
It's a cannon.
I
Eye
go
scanner,
blue.
I guess. Yeah. I remember Mano and Taka go down.
Yep.
Yes. Alright, so this next map is very complex again. Because it has like different wings where you gotta turn on the pumps to raise the water level and stuff. I'm ready. Nice. I'll heal you when we're there. Are they on?
Both on?
Yeah.
Nice.
Heal me.
That's all I got. Actually, it's not.
Ah, damn.
Didn't got it.
Damn it.
Activate the...
Yeah, all good. I can heal you a little bit more. I'm going
Oh,
first.
where'd you
Go
put
first,
suicide
go
tuning?
first.
I misclicked.
Alright, got it.
So because we're
Yes.
4 players here, we just go different routes and we just cooperate just to get the fastest time here.
Oh.
Ah, goddammit. Sorry. Oh god, I almost went to Taka. Dude. Mano,
What?
don't follow him. Why are you guys also stealing my place?
Oof.
I really don't get it.
You're?
I'm always second here.
We do this like as fast as we can.
We're 2.6 seconds ahead of the world record right now.
Ooh. Plus
It's
one.
going up and down, up and down. In the world record, we failed this trick.
That's
This
right,
is a
that's right.
fairly crucial trick.
So, we're gonna try the unstuck thing again. But this time to the side. To get ourselves inside where the long jump module is kept.
To skip the whole scene that when they're talking about
Yeah.
stuff.
Try.
3, 2, 1. Nope.
Not suicide.
I'm not going. Oh, okay.
Try.
Nope.
What?
Side. I'm not going to go in. No?
3, 2, 1.
I can go to those space. I can go in. No.
Three, 2, 1. Yes!
Yes.
I think it still
Okay.
saved a tiny bit of time.
It did save time. It did save time.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the
We
way
got
it's
it?
programmed, the scientist will open the door for us to leave as soon as anyone grabs the long jump module. But usually, before that, he has to have a bit of a monologue until he opens the... So he gives it to us. And that, just now, by the way, is the skip that doesn't exist in the current Steam version. You would have to finish that
Yeah.
cutscene.
So obviously it's from the HL1 where you basically there's a Q trigger, but the things activated instead of you. Remember to boost here? Ah. So because there's a checkpoint down there, if you just get a fairly accurate jump with Gauss, you can just get it instead of edge clipping or anything.
Since you touch the checkpoint a moment before you die of fall damage, it counts as having gotten there, and everybody has to respawn there.
This map will be really interesting because we should just kill the...
Taka first, Mano second.
Yes. This
What
is
we
a
do
tough one.
instead is... Oh my god, I suicided.
It's the... Nope, failed.
Nope.
Nice.
On me.
Mano?
Yeah, I don't think we have time to
Should we?
explain this right now. It's pretty hard.
More left. Ledge, remember ledge. There you go.
Nice.
I can explain it now. So basically, we unstuck.
Left side, left side.
We just
Let him
Nice.
talk. Don't explain it yet.
Yeah.
Wait a little. Nice. Now. Yes.
Nice.
nice. So what we did is we blocked each other with snarks and with the positioning, so we could unstuck on the other side instead of behind.
Poke
It-
jump.
That was really good. We
Yeah.
should definitely poke. We saved 15 seconds with that. Dying. Oh, I killed myself. I mean, died to mysterious death.
So here just self-gauss. There is a kill trigger
Got
around
him.
it to prevent people from doing this, but if you do it a bit more precise, you can get it.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's a good
for
round.
the people. It's still in half-life 1, so I don't know.
Okay.
Kind of strange.
So if we missed that trick on 2 maps before, we could have lost more than 2 minutes.
Oh damn it.
Because we have done the whole thing all over again, or just kill her, which would take a lot of time. Oh god, then.
Oh no.
Doing the slow path.
I messed up.
I got it. It's only very slow though.
Okay, good. Are we ahead?
Yeah, we're 36 seconds ahead
Okay.
of the world record right now. So this is the crucial map. If we somehow mess up on this one, we can't get world record. Or like, this is the map in which we can lose the run basically.
Yeah, it's the last hard one, I would say.
Oh god, come on. What the fuck am I doing?
I did it.
Okay,
Nice.
Spawn.
nice.
Oh, just you
You
cheating.
should wait for
Tell us when.
Ah,
It's okay, it's
I-
okay. One at a time.
That.
Oh, where you going? No, I fell!
Let me that one.
Ah, spawn.
Okay.
Got it, control.
Nice.
So this is pretty much the only part of the entire
Yeah,
run that is
heal.
played roughly as intended.
Heal,
Because we have to wait for
I'm
these
gonna die.
elevators.
It can be done much faster, but the thing is then you need accurate self-process, which will deal a lot of damage, and there's also a lot of enemies here. And we didn't, it's not reliable in... I'm gonna go for the ghost.
Oh god.
I'm gonna kill enemies.
Yeah, please.
You guys just go up to normal.
Yeah, Mano and I go normal.
Oh well. I
Oh,
got pissed off.
then I'm not.
Taka, you're alone.
Oh no.
Oh, lag.
Kill. Kill it. Alright. Basically impossible to mess this up now. There we go.
Got
Yes.
him.
Alright. I'm calling world record.
This is the world record, basically.
Just 2 more maps.
We're 36 seconds ahead of the world right now, and like, it's fairly impossible for us to actually lose more than 30 seconds on those two
Yeah.
maps.
Nice.
I got
Nope.
pushed off the map.
Do we actually? No, you got it.
We lost time there. Restart the
Yeah.
run.
2.3 seconds.
Okay, I'm going top. But I'm probably gonna need help because of the...
Middle. No, okay,
Okay,
bottom. I could...
We have to stack on something. Oh fuck, I don't have rockets. It's gonna be a bit slower then. Because the thing is with Sven co-op, if you don't reload before the map before, what's gonna happen is your weapon's gonna be not reloaded.
Yeah, and that
Nice.
goes for every single time that you respawn.
Yeah, so you have to reload the map before.
That's fine. The timer ends when you see the blue lightning coming out of his head, by the way. It's gotta be pretty sudden.
That was a bit too fast.
It's open.
Good enough.
Now!
GG.
Now time!
Nice. 44, 10 seconds. 44
Wow!
minutes, 10
That's
seconds.
a new
Nice.
world record
We
by
are
35
poke
seconds.
trap.
World record, yeah.
Great job, guys.
Good job.
GG.
So again, if you guys saw this run and were like, oh hey, that looks... for a world record, it sure looks imperfect, then come in and beat us. We want that. We want the people to play against. Well, to compare scores against.
It was 35 seconds ahead of the world record, by the way.
Wow.
Wait.
Quite a bit even.
Did
This
you guys do
the
good enough
second,
to hold it?
the second ever sub 45.
Yeah, we beat the world record.
Holy shit, that's 4 world records so far. Okay. Well, thanks for coming on and world recording. You guys
Yeah.
want to do any shoutouts?
Shout out to everyone who plays Quake Champions.
Shout out to my family.
I mean, that you don't need Towel to actually compete with us. You can play with us.
Yeah,
and
of
compete
course.
against us.
We'll teach you.
Even though, like, you're technically definitely a better runner than we are combined.
Alright, well, thanks for running, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks
absolutely.
for having us.
Alright, so we're gonna go set up the Quake stream, so we'll be right back.
Bye.